Saddam Hussein was the president of Iraq from 1979 until 2003. His rule was marked by a combination of political cunning, brutality, and regional conflicts. Here's an overview of his life and political career, covering key events and aspects of his rule. Please note that the following text is an approximation of 600 words. Early life. Saddam Hussein was born on April 28, 1937, in the town of Al-Ajah near Tikrit, Iraq. He came from a humble background, raised by his widowed mother. Early on, he faced adversity, which shaped his resilience and determination. Rise to power. Saddam joined the Ba'ath Party in the late 1950s, a political organization that aimed to unite Arab countries under a single socialist government. In 1968, the Ba'ath Party staged a coup, bringing Saddam into a position of power. Presidency and consolidation of power. Saddam officially became president of Iraq in 1979. Following the resignation of his cousin, Ahmed Hassan al-Bakr. His rule was characterized by authoritarianism, and he took measures to consolidate power within the country. Iran-Iraq War. One of the most significant events during Saddam's presidency was the Iran-Iraq War, which began in 1980. Saddam, fearing the spread of Iran's Islamic Revolution, invaded Iran. The conflict lasted 8 years, resulting in a high number of casualties and economic strain on both nations. Invasion of Kuwait. In 1990, Saddam Hussein ordered the invasion of Kuwait, citing territorial disputes and economic grievances. This action led to international condemnation, and a coalition led by the United States intervened, pushing Iraqi forces out of Kuwait in early 1991. Gulf War and aftermath. The Gulf War severely weakened Iraq's economy due to international sanctions. Saddam's regime faced internal dissent, which he ruthlessly suppressed. The country's infrastructure suffered, leading to widespread suffering among the Iraqi population. United Nations inspections and sanctions. After the Gulf War, Iraq was subjected to United Nations inspections to ensure the destruction of its weapons of mass destruction. Saddam's refusal to cooperate fully led to prolonged sanctions, further harming the Iraqi people. 2003 invasion of Iraq. Amidst allegations of possessing WMDs, Iraq became a target for the United States-led coalition. In 2003, the coalition invaded Iraq, quickly toppling Saddam's regime. Saddam went into hiding but was eventually captured in December 2003. Trial and execution. Saddam Hussein faced trial for crimes against humanity, including the brutal suppression of political uprisings and the use of chemical weapons against Iraqi Kurds in Halabja in 1988. He was convicted and sentenced to death in 2006. Saddam Hussein was executed by hanging on December 30, 2006. Legacy. Saddam Hussein left a complex legacy. While some argue that he provided stability to Iraq and maintained a secular government,